NRM to be able to translate this into your local dialects, Luma Sava, Lunyoli, Kupsabin, Lugwere, Ateso. That's for vermiculite.
Busumbo, we're going to have, they have already asked me and I have allowed them. We should have an industrial park in Busumbo because there is vermiculite.
Yes, vermiculite.
Vermiculite is a mineral which is very important for satellites because it is a poor conductor of heat. So it is good to insulate and I don't know what. But they will bring other factories there like these ones here.
Yeah.
The Namamve has got 273 factories, employing now 44,000 people. That's small area. Namamve is like maybe 1 square mile or something, even this one here, which I bought from BCU. I bought, they were in debts. BCU, they had debts. And an American was about to take the land. But I paid him. And then I took the land. It's like 1 square mile, this one here. Like 600 acres.
Yeah.
Maybe not a full square mile. So when these people were looking, when I attracted them, they were in Mukono area, they had done some few things there, but they didn't have enough land.
For expansion, yeah.
So I said, you come to Mbale, and you see what they have done there. So what these people are talking about is not serious, because there is no way you can, because we are talking about the 4 sectors. Commercial agriculture. That's commercial agriculture will create jobs. Commercial agriculture, once I start doing agriculture commercially, I create jobs. But then manufacturing, which is what you are talking about,
yes.
Manufacturing creates other jobs. Then services, hotels. If you go to the hotels in town here, how many workers are in each hotel? Transport companies.
Yeah.
If you have got a bus, how many people are you employing?
Significant number.
The borders. So there are the 4 sectors which create jobs. Commercial agriculture, manufacturing and artisanship,
yeah.
Services, hotels, so on and so forth, and ICT. That's all. There's no, now, even the government, you can call it a service provider also.
Yes.
Government is also like a service because you are providing security service. It's a service provider also. Government is like you are providing administrative service, providing what do you call this? Judicial service.
Yes.
You are providing some professional service like medical, health and so on. Teaching service. So government jobs are also part of the services. But they are few. They are 480,000. All of them. So that's why it's a disaster for you to look at the government as the main source of jobs. It means you are already lost. The majority of those factories, the manufacturing,
yes,
are already employing 1.3 million people. All the government jobs are 480,000.
Yeah. So
we are clear that there is no. In the 19 when we were fighting Yamin, I taught at Mosh Cooperative College for some time in Tanzania. And there was a topic we were teaching at that time called how to know characteristics of backwardness. If you want to know that you are a backward country, one of them is to find more people working in the government than in the private sector.
In the production chain.
Yes. Because that means there's no private, no wealth creation.
Yeah.
You are all there just consuming the ritual from the government. Eh? In my videos, I'm showing were somewhere, I think it was even today we were in Namisindwa. One of the girls who was giving the testimony, how she's now a hairdresser, what, she's now employing 5 people.
Mm-hmm.
Previously she was unemployed. She now has a job and income, but she's employing 5 people. Uh-huh. Then the tailor was, the one in
Bududa.
Bududa, the
Oh,
one who
yes.
showed us a film. She's now has got a number of sewing machines. She's now employing, I think she also said she was employing 5 people. So the moment you engage in wealth, it's wealth creation which creates jobs.
Yeah.
Obi in the full, buzara kimirimo.
That's nice.
You cannot have mirimo without buyindufu. And you think government will provide jobs. That you are stuck, you are finished. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. We're here and inject the money, taxpayers' money, to rescue or to compensate and stuff like that. Why don't we have these people off those high-risk areas?
No, it is our people will wake up because you see they were being misled by when we were saying this mountain is a water tower. I think that's what they call it in geography. It is something created by God specifically to trap rain for us. If you remember nature study, we used to call it nature study. They will talk of the different forms of rain. The convection rain, which is evaporation, and then it goes up, it cools and comes back. But there's also what they call relief rain. Relief rainfall, where air comes and is forced up.
Yeah, the volcanic power. Yeah.
Forced up by a mountain, and then it cools, and this is the work of this mountain. It is a rain manufacturer, God which has put here. Now, in that job as a rain manufacturer, it has got forest. And now that forest is a protection for the mountain.
Yeah.
Because the trees hold the soil. Because you see, the mountain is gravity is steep.
Yeah.
So if you don't have what holds the soil, it will.
Yeah.
How would the Bagisu say? Something like a part goes off. Not breaking, because breaking is a wood. If a wood breaks, we call it chahendeka or kumenyeka. Si kumenyeka, because you can't say the soil has kumenyeka. Abamasa baloma batya. Banyanko call it okubeguka, like a lamp goes off.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Bamasaba call it hupongoha.
Yeah, something like that. It sounds like that. So that kupongoka will happen if the mountain is bare. But if the trees are there, they hold.
The soil texture.
They hold the soil. They hold it, the roots. The roots, they hold it. And then also, they stop the rain falling directly, because when the rain falls directly, it also erodes.
Yeah.
When those raindrops and the runoff, what do you call it, runoff in our language here? Omukoka.
Yes, Your Excellency. Omukoka in Rumasaba is called kumuhururo. Kumuhururo.
Omukururo, okay.
Kumuhururo.
Yeah. But I'm going to call it Omutunga. Now, that's runoff. So the runoff, the direct rains
Yes.
falling on bare soil will cause erosion, and then the runoff will carry the water. So all those combined are the ones which cause the other Okupogwa.
Yes.
So therefore, that's why we need to use this mountain very carefully. Because the ones I will say, oh, my Masaba. Yes, the Masaba, must be used very carefully. In the past, population was small. Much of the mountain was forest. The Mamasa would go there to collect malewa, but they were not really converting the whole mountain to agriculture. I think we should check how far, before Europeans came, how far were our people going?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
In terms of cultivation. But now, to try and use this water tower as land for mainly agriculture is where the problem is. I think we should realize that it can be used, but in other ways. And I'm glad to hear people. Today when I was in Bududa, somebody said, when you are resettling us, don't resettle us out of the district.
Oh, yes.
Resettle us in the district, but as towns. Oh, yes. That's a very good idea. That means people can change the use of the mountain.
Oh, yes.
From agriculture, you do agriculture up to where it is safe to do it. We can sit down and agree technically. How far up can you go?
Oh, yes.
Safely to do agriculture, and how do you do it? Because even the way they do it, they don't do it carefully. In the mountain, you should do contours. Should do contours, but now they just cultivate, no contours. The contours are the ones which terraces. Terraces would hold the
water.
The water, yeah. So, but even then, how far do you go? How far do you go into the mountain? So then, how do we use the mountain? If we build towns like down in the valley, tourism, you'll get a lot of money from tourism.
Oh, yes.
Even more than we are getting from coffee now. You stay in the valleys, the forests are there, people come, they stay in the hotels. So we need to discuss how we can, the alternative use of the mountain to just crops. It's just because of...
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. We just have two questions, then I will hand over to Mr. Walusimbi. Candidate Museveni, you have had again concerns about the road network. And I must first and foremost highlight the fact that you have done commendably well in regards to
method you're going to use in implementing or bring forward for the university graduates, giving them startup capital after 2 years in case they don't get any money and they don't get any job. How are you going to implement this, and how is it going to be rolled out?
It will be, I think it should be per zone. It should not be national. It should be at each zone. like Bugisu. If you put it in the district, it will be too many. I think it's better at the zonal level. Because those graduates are not too many. For the skilling hub, I put it at the district. The circle of the skilling hub graduates. Because I didn't want them to travel too much from Namisindwa to Mbale, from Bulambuli to Mbale. No, let them. But for the graduates, I think the Zonal may be the best. Yeah. There are not too many. There are many. There may be many, but not too many.
Yeah.
They can be managed at the zonal level.
Right.
Ayub?
We need a modern equipment that would help farmers in this region to thrive very well in terms of the coffee. Your Excellency, my question is, how best would you help the people of this region in terms of modern equipment such that they are able to use that technology for them to develop very well? Thank you.
Equipment for the farmers, for who?
Of course, for the farmer, just like we've had one in Ntungamo, where there is value addition. Okay. Would you, for example, use Bugisu Cooperative Union to help them in terms of value addition?
Yes, the value addition is what we have been telling everybody from the beginning, but they don't listen to us. We have been talking about, because my background, I started with the farmers, the cattle farmers in 1960s to convert those Balaro from nomadic to settled agriculture, but with modernity. And that's why we have been able to industrialize the milk industry. When I on the rally Mbale, I will show how the milk industry now is totally industrialized. Mm-hmm. So this is what I wanted to do for coffee for a long time. But they were not interested, they were not listening. They were not listening to doing this one. Which, I even teamed up with Mwalimu. There was a Tanzanian factory in Bukoba, Tanzania. We tried to run it together. Then I gave money to some groups. There was a fellow called Banya in Kampala there. Then there's an Italian lady who came, Pinetti. Even now she's trying to build, I think, a factory in Namamve. Because we are losing a lot of money. And you misinform our people. The good coffee, Robusta, is called Screen 18. These are the beans which are good. I think good size or something. Normally they get about $2.5 per kilo. Now recently, with the problem of coffee in Brazil, the price went up to about $4, I think, $4 something. And that's what some people have been claiming, that it went up because of this one, or this one. It was because of the drought in Brazil, not because of me. Me, I can't claim that I'm the one who put up the price. Now, for the Arabica, the good grade is called double A, AA. And normally, I think they get like $3 or something. But when with the problem of Brazil coffee, it went up to about $5, 5 point something. But if we were adding value to our own coffee here, because now that coffee is taken to Germany, they are the ones who convert it into soluble coffee, instant coffee and all that. Germany, or I don't know who else is very active in that. Germany is the one which is very active. You can imagine Germany, the total value of coffee in the world is $460 billion. Do you know that, you man, the one who asked the question?
Mr. Kirinya?
I'm now giving you free.
It's a free lecture.
The total value of business of coffee in the world is $460 billion. All the coffee-growing countries of the world, out of the 460 billion, they take away 25 billion. 25 billion out of the 460 billion. Wonderful Africa, including BCU, including all those, they take 2.5 billion. Out of 460 billion, they take 2.5 billion. So, and what a country like Germany, which does not produce any coffee, earns $65 billion from coffee, bigger than all the coffee-growing countries of the world. So, Okweva Koko, Hugonoko, is the one I don't want to be part of. So, I've been telling people, please add value to coffee, add value to coffee. You see, you have succeeded in adding value to cotton. The shirt I'm putting on is Ugandan cotton, this one shirt. Now, instead of getting $1 per kilo of cotton, when I make shirts, I get $15 from the same kilo. Now, when you sell unprocessed coffee, like the Sweden 18, you get $2.5 normal times. Now it has gone up a bit because of the problem of Brazil. But if you add value to it, you will get $25, up to $40. So, and when you do that, you can pay the farmer higher price. You can pay him maybe 8 cents, $8, or $9, or even $10, because you are earning more. You here, you are earning more from the coffee. You can be able to pay the farmer more. But now, that margin is taken by the outsiders, and they don't care about the farmer. So, the Ntungam we are talking about is that I got now, finally, after speaking, talking, finally I got an ally. There's a young group of people there called Tugume Nelson.
Yes, Inspire Africa.
He came and took up my proposal. And that's how I supported him, because he accepted. And he was telling me that that factory will create 4,800 jobs. And most of them will be scientists. 2,000 of them will be scientists, machine engineers, food scientists, what have you. It's really a wastage to go on exporting Mpeke. What we are doing now is wrong. So I can support anybody if he does what Uganda needs, to add value.
Yeah.
But now, I think you are simply, I normally, do you know Mbide? Mbide, what Mbide wanu mu yisu? Mbide.
Embide in Rumasaba, Your Excellency, is Limwa.
Is it here?
Is what?
Limwa.
Limwa.
It's used for making local brew.
Now you can imagine somebody who grows limwa, but doesn't sogora umbisi himself, doesn't koro mwenge himself. He sells the limwa to other people, so that they are the ones who make the juice, they are the ones who make the beer, and they are the ones who transform the beer to the other substance which kills you even more. Akawaragi. Nti ebibyona abiwadde omuntu omulala yababikola. Nti ye akoma kulimwa lyoka. This is blindness. So I really, I will support anybody like we have supported Tugum, because he took up what we have been telling everybody. Like the milk, when we had the milk, we didn't use government, we used the private sector. Especially the Indians, they came and they are the ones processing the milk now. And the textiles is private sector.
Thank you.
Okay, two final questions.
Matembu Gerald.
Is he referring to the after election, maybe the possible? Yeah.
No. Nobody can play it around here. You go and play those games in other parts of Africa, but not here. We normally follow all those shallow things. And some of our young people also misinform the foreigners. They think that Uganda is just like, I don't know what, but nobody can disturb our peace. Anybody who disturbs, we shall just pick him and that's the end of the story. And we are very strict also. We are with our lawyers. We no longer want this game. Somebody has done a bad thing, then he's given bail. Becomes like a game. We are insisting that please, and I'm glad even the courts are quite serious now. They no longer give bail to all these wrongdoers. Nobody will disturb our peace. If anybody tries, we shall easily deal with him. You saw what happened to people who came from near the border in Congo. They were finished in a very short time. Okay, Mwanya Ranavi.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
As